seconds left. Here's Pearson. He got it. Touchdown. I don't believe it. He just threw the ball over the scoreboard. I don't believe it.
All right, welcome back to the show. Thank you for the great guests, Joe and Jordan. Wow.
Yes.
All right, great interview, but hey, we got the D.O.C. in the house.
Right.
You might recognize him. He's sitting right here with us. As you know, this is Paul and
Yes.
D.O.C. Good to see you.
Hey.
Thanks, guys.
All right,
Thanks,
Tracy
guys.
Lynn Curry.
That's me.
Huh? That's original right there, right?
That's classic. Right
That's
there.
classic right there. And the D.O.C. comes from why? You're from?
Oak Cliff.
Oak Cliff, Dallas Oak Cliff. Well, welcome to the show, man.
Thank you,
taking
sir.
the time to be with us. And
Thank you, Drew.
I know you've been busy writing songs and doing all that, and we want to know about your path and how you got to where you are in the world of songwriting, because now you're recognized out there.
I mean, you know, it's a blessing to come from a city of such great championship pedigree, such as yourself,
Right on.
to be able to finally get some accolade for the
Yeah.
hard work you put in.
Right on.
Much like that
Something
beautiful
like that,
bust
yeah.
up there.
Yeah, people start to recognize the work
Yeah,
you've
yeah.
been putting in.
That's right.
And now you're in that position.
That's right.
Songwriter and
That's right,
producer and
producer.
rapper
That's right.
and everything. So
Now I'm in some Hall of Fame. I'm breathing in your Hall of Fame.
oh, you're high air, buddy. Watch out. It's altitude up here. You might get a little dizzy.
And now it's star of the screen too. You got
Yeah.
a documentary too.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, tell us about that.
So
How that came about and everything.
yeah, so I've always been a spiritual kind of man, Drew.
Yeah.
And I had what could only be called a revelation
Right.
in 2020, right before that first COVID thing hit.
Yeah.
And if anybody knows my story, it's been sort of a bumpy one.
Yeah,
for lack of a
November
way.
19 what?
1989.
89,
Yeah.
yeah. Tough time there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it took me 33 years from that moment to understand that was actually a blessing.
Wow.
And now I'm trying to pass that blessing on through this testimony.
Yeah, so you went through that situation in '89. You know, we're kind of connected like that, because I had my serious car accident.
Really?
You know, I lost my brother in that accident.
Wow.
And you had yours, and you know, you were able to survive that, but
Yes,
you
sir.
had to deal with some changes
Yes,
in
sir.
your life after or part of your survival.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that's kind of, we talk about Hail Mary moments. I know with my Hail Mary moment, they think that would catch in 1975. No, you know, coming out of that, but I lost my brother, so
Yeah.
that's still, you don't feel
Yeah.
right. But, you know, that had to be a Hail Mary moment for you coming through that.
Well, you know, I tell folks all the time it's a G.O.D. thing. It's not a D.O.C. thing, you know, because I went out the back window of that car on the freeway
Yeah.
and skidded on
You
the
didn't have no seatbelt on then, huh? Yeah.
and skidded on the concrete and landed face first into a tree about a mile up the road and never broke a bone. You know, the only thing that ended up being really damaged was my voice.
Your voice.
The one thing I was using
Oh, wow.
to create that path.
Wow.
You know, and so I learned much years later that I lost that voice for a purpose, that this voice is purposeful. And now I'm walking in that
Right.
usage of that.
Now, were you doing writing before then, or did
Yes.
that actually lead you into writing because your voice changed?
No, I started as a writer.
Writer, okay.
I started writing for other people
Okay.
and trying to help other people.
Yeah.
That's what I've always done as a human being.
Uh-huh.
And when I started doing it myself, turns out I was pretty damn good at it.
Yeah.
And not a bad looking young man.
Right. Hud.
And things blew up. And so coming from Dallas, going to Los Angeles, basically going from nothing to everything in such a short period of time,
Yeah.
finding success, it might have been a lot for me to handle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got next to that model and started just doing what
Yeah.
young men do.
Yeah.
And so
Partying and all that,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
recognizing, people recognize you now. And
You're
Yeah.
this, you're this, you're the this, and you're
Yeah.
the that. And you start thinking, well, maybe I am
Yeah.
the this and the that. And G.O.D. says, I got something else I need you to do. So let me sit you down for a minute.
Slow you down.
But I'm still going to give you the tools you need to help these other guys.
Yeah.
Like Snoop and Dre and Cube and all those guys win.
Yeah.
You know, so when it's your time again, those avenues will still be open for you.
Right on. Right on. But I like your voice now, man. I think
I
you
know.
can still roll with it, man.
Thank you,
You
brother.
could do a little, what do they call it? The narration.
Yeah.
Through Pearson story, man.
Boy, so hey,
Put some good music behind
you
it.
heard it first.
You heard it first, right here. Right on, right on.
Thank you, sir.
But
That story, although you know some people could see it as sad, it is inspirational.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
and I think you know it's hard enough to make it in the business, but then you find something that you overcome, and man, I think like kids will hear that story and think, I can do this, right?
Yeah, I've had a couple of early viewings of the film, and it shows really well across a really wide range of demographic. Doesn't matter what age you are, what color you are, what kind of music you like. You get into the story because it's a story of perseverance and patience and overcoming, and it's really a beautiful thing because it sets us apart in Dallas
yeah,
as one of the reasons that the West Coast music scene is what it is. Because of us.
right.
You know,
Amen.
we gave a lot to that. You know,
Amen.
and it feels really good to be in this stage of the game. In fact, there's a really beautiful young lady named Barbara Jean Murkison. She's part of the family, the original family.
Murchison family?
Yeah.
Clint Murchison family?
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
right on.
And so
What's the connection here?
well, she heard of the story.
Uh-huh.
She knows what kind of a cowboy guy I am.
Yeah.
And she knows that I wanted to help these kids in the education space.
Right,
And
right.
that's the same thing she was trying to do.
Right.
So she said that we should work together and do some things. And so
Nice.
she's trying to rebuild a whole community in the 7th sector in South Dallas
Right.
around a little school called St. Anthony's. And I'm doing all I can to help her with that.
Right on.
And I have an educational platform called the Dreams Experience, where I'm trying to open up all my avenues whether it's arts, entertainment, and technology to every ISD in the Metroplex. I'm trying to take these lessons and give them back to these babies so that they don't have to walk the path I walk.
Right on, right on. How impressive that is. And, you know, that Murchison family, you know, it's big with the Cowboys, even though they do not honor them like they should.
I think so.
That's another story.
Yeah.
You know, but I've been on that soapbox for a long time. Can't understand it. But it's nice that she's involved and she got you involved in it, or you got her involved, but it doesn't matter how it came together, but it's together.
Yeah.
And what you bring and what she brings, it should make it work.
I think it's a big deal for in Dallas for those that are in the northern sector,
Right.
and those that are in the southern sector to really find some common ground.
Yeah.
And besides all the fractional politics that goes on in this country, let's just worry about our bubble.
Yeah.
Let's fix our bubble.
Yeah.
Let's make our city that shining city on the hill.
Yeah.
Especially when the world shows up in 2026. Let's be what we want everybody to be.
Yeah, and then maybe they'll learn something
That's right.
from us, because it might take that long to 2026 before we get this thing straightened out.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so you're a Cowboy fan?
Come on,
You're here
man.
with the original '88. You remember me back in the day?
Come on, man.
Did you ever see me drop a pass?
Never.
Never.
I'm
Right
talking about all the old schools. I go all the way back to Drew's time and Roger the Dodger, all the way up through the triplets, all the way to now, and these beasts that we have out there these days. And man, I'm so excited. Matter of fact, this is Diggs' jersey I got on.
Diggs,
I search over the internet for classic, stylish
okay.
cowboy gear.
Well, you nailed it. You nailed it with this one.
Yeah, man, we get down.
That's cool.
We get down.
Yeah, and you got this right here. Look at that, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little glitter right there on the
Show it.
sleeve.
Show it.
Don't show Jerry that. Oh, Monday Night Football. Here we go, Cowboys. Make sure you get a point
Yeah.
You know Jerry.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He gonna let nothing by. But anyway, what do you think about the Cowboys? You saw the game the other night. What do you think?
Yeah.
I mean,
You're a fan.
Super Bowl boys.
Yeah.
They're playing well. They played that game well.
That's a stout defense.
40
Yeah,
to
hey.
nothing.
That is
And,
a stout defense. Those boys ain't giving up no room to breathe out there. 3 phases of the game, we are great. We are special teams,
You know,
defense,
the
and
Giants, they were moving that ball the first series and all that. But then we went in there and made some adjustments. Dan Quinn shut that stuff down. That was it.
That was it.
And that was only because first game,
Yep.
we didn't know what they were going to do.
That's
You
right.
know, they don't play the veterans
That's
and all
right.
that in the preseason.
That's right.
So you got to find out. You got to figure out whether this storm.
That's right.
Coach Landry said, let's see where we are when the dust settles.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
Because when the dust settles, now game on.
Wow.
You know? And so that's what they had to figure out. Once that dust settled, boy, they were pounding them Giants.
Just to hear that. As a matter of fact, I was telling the guy when they was going down the field that first series.
Yeah.
I was yelling at the TV, bend but don't break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bend but don't break.
Yeah.
When Micah got through that first, what happened was Micah scared the end. He scared the guy. He false started.
Yeah.
After that false start, it was all
All
downhill.
downhill.
It was all
Yeah.
downhill.
Block the
yeah.
field goal, and here we go.
I know.
Here we go. But anyway, back in the day, Coach Landry said, you want to make a name for yourself? Have a good game against the Giants when you play up there, because the media capital, everybody's watching. And you watch how this defense will now get all this notoriety. They're going to start talking about doomsday, what? 3, 4? What numbers they going to
Yeah,
make? Because they're
yeah.
going to put them in that doomsday class
yeah.
now.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, my group at South Oak Cliff, Harvey Martin,
Yeah.
you know, and Too Tall in that group, and then Charles Haley
Yep.
and Woodson,
Oh, my
Doomsday 2 and all
Oh,
that.
my God.
You know, them boys were bringing it. Tolbert and Russell Maryland.
Oh, my God.
Boy, you know, back then and now these guys they're gonna be talking about that next layer.
Yes, sir.
And rightfully so.
Yes, sir.
But I was reading a quote this morning about your boy that you got on, Diggs.
Diggs.
He
Yeah.
said we're in tune.
Oh,
He
yeah.
said we're all accountable
Oh, yeah.
to each other.
See,
He said we got a standard that we're playing by. And when you got that in the locker room, Paul, and D.O.C., you got that in the locker room, that camaraderie.
Oh, yeah.
Whew, that's hard to beat,
Oh, yeah.
man.
Oh, yeah.
That's hard to crack.
Oh, yeah.
You know? You
See,
going to
we-
war.
That boy Mike is special.
Yeah.
That boy D-Law is special.
Special.
Man, we got a whole defense full of stars out
Yeah.
there.
And
that are
nobody
committed
wants
to
to
that
let
team.
the other down.
That's
and they're
right.
just playing balling. So anyway, should be a good season.
Yeah, and this next game should be great. It's our first home game, and although I know
I'll be there, by the way.
Yeah,
Right on.
I'll be
Good.
there.
Yeah.
I might have to go too.
You got a rap song for it or something? You
I'm
you
thinking
doing the
of-
national anthem in
After that game, I start thinking of the song.
Yeah.
Because we going to the bowl.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking of the song
Start thinking
now.
about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me get it together.
Start thinking about it. And here's another thing to think about. You know, we need a rap song to go with Ultimate Hail Mary. Show.
That's right.
That's
All
right.
We do.
I need to come on rapping. I need to come on rapping here saying, you know how y'all do. That'll freak people out. Come on.
I got you.
I'll sit up all night memorizing that
Say
stuff
less.
and everything.
Say less.
And then we'll do a show, and then we'll go, yeah. All
Say
right?
less.
Can
We'll
you
go-
write a little rap thing for us?
I got you.
All right?
Hey,
Go
okay.
right. We'll go right to
I hear it
fastest
churning
play.
already. I hear it churning in his head
Yeah.
already.
No, we got that.
Yeah, seriously. But anyway, we appreciate you taking the time to be anything you want to promote or other than
Yeah.
the documentary and what's going on in
You
your
know-
life right now, other than the charity involvement.
I think I'm really just centered now on the city of Dallas. Drew.
Right on.
Like I think it's I had a really colorful journey, and in hip hop's 50th anniversary year is the year that God blessed me to come back. That's purposeful.
Yeah.
So let me take this energy He's given me and give it to these babies.
Give it back.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? That's what it's for.
Yeah.
Cause I'm 55 years old this year. I done did every damn thing you can do, and so let me do something that really means something.
Right on. Well, you're a good man, man.
Thank you, sir.
And for that, we appreciate it.
Thank
God
you,
bless
sir.
you, brother.
Yes,
Thanks for
thank
taking
you.
the time to
God
be
bless
with
you,
us.
Paul.
It's amazing.
D.O.C. right here on the Ultimate Hail Mary Show. And we're going to be back next week rapping to you. Right here, baby. That's how we do it. Good stuff.
He was doing things that nobody else had done yet, like just lyrically, like mind blowing. On mind blowing, he was like, "Nah, you gotta better listen. Wait, I need him. I gotta ask him what he said on this part. On this one part, I never understood it. Like I couldn't make out exactly what it was. The doc is dope. I would have been down with rock, but I'll be broke by the punk. I'm opening up my trunk to reveal death. Living it up. My life is like a story. Yelling it because nobody else is telling it. Checking it. Always getting paid because the rap is sort of a twist between what you needed and what I mean. What I mean by twist. Nah, you gotta listen. What the fuck? What was that right there?
Never a segment is negative because I'm employing what you've been missing. Never a segment is negative.
How the
because I'm
fuck did
employing
you
what
say that shit?
I don't
Goddamn.
know. She just came out.
Get in here, Paulie.
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3.
Good stuff, man.
That's good stuff right there, brother.
Say goodnight, Cautious.